Tonight, two members of parliament from Murang'a County have found themselves at crossroads after they joined farmers in rejecting provisions of the Finance Act 2023, a bill which the two MPs voted for enthusiastically in parliament. The two MPs teamed up with local farmers to stop an awareness campaign by Kenya Revenue Authority officials who had turned up to sensitize farmers on provisions of the Finance Act requiring businesses to electronically generate and transmit their invoices to KRA. And as Citizen TV's Ayub Abdikadir reports, it was a case of the two legislators taking both ends of the Finance Act.
Matejago Stadium in Kandara constituency played host to frustrated avocado farmers drawn from 7 counties of the Mount Kenya region.
Please make sure.
The farmers had gathered for a sensitization forum by Kenya Revenue Authority officials who are here to enlighten them on the provisions of the much contested Finance Act of 2023. The KRA officials explained to the farmers how to generate and transmit their invoices to the taxman via the Electronic Tax Invoice Management System, ETIMS.
Ambayo imetengenezwa na system ambayo inaitwa ETIMS. Na sio wewe peke yako inakuguza kama mkulima wa avocado. Inaguza watu ama wakulima aina tofauti na hata wale ambao wanafanya kazi kidogo, wale tunaita mama mboga.
Section 23A of the Finance Act 2023 outlined this and states, the Commissioner may establish an electronic system through which electronic tax invoices may be issued and records of stocks kept for the purposes of this Act. And a person who carries on business shall issue an electronic tax invoice through the system established under subsection 1. All the while, 2 members of parliament followed the charged proceedings at the stadium. Kandara's Shegen Njuguna and his Gatanga counterpart Edward Moreo, who had voted for the Finance Act in Parliament and found themselves in the bind. And as things got heated at the stadium, the members of Parliament switched sides and vowed to oppose the collection of the taxes.
We are telling the government we are not going to pay that avocado taxes, and we have said and we refuse for our farmers to be killed by these taxes. Iyo maneno tumekataa kabisa. Na maijamea kahua kena magoti, machani mena magoti, no bebe, no damaki, no igua. For you are Kenya, why is for matunda ma avocado ma 20 billion bege tiro kana. No he murureda orashionire besesho akiabire oshumekira. Chairman wanyu wa KRA wana maora aimeta okadara. Juma hali yako ya mbere ule mwaora demwe adwa ataga na adwa kadara tumekataa.
All honorable members tell us.
9 months ago, the 2 MPs were part of the House majority that enthusiastically passed the Finance Act, complete to the provisions they now reject.
The upshot of the vote is that the ayes have it.
In the meantime, the Kenya Revenue Authority said in a statement dated 4th March that tax collection sensitization continues. It said, in addition to the rollout of the simplified ETIMS solutions, KRA has also made concerted efforts towards publicity, awareness and tax literacy targeted at players in the informal sector who include farmers, Juakali traders and artisans, among others. KRA has partnered with the informal sector representative groups and associations to facilitate direct support to taxpayers in these sectors to onboard the ETIMS. Elsewhere, Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua too appears to express reservations about some of the contents of the Finance Act. In an apparent reaction to murmurs of discontent among farmers from Mount Kenya region, the Deputy President appeared to suggest that changes could be introduced to the contents of the Finance Act.
Hata hii maneno ya kodi imeletwa pale, iko sheria iliudwa pale bunge, tumeona iko na dosari kiasi ya kutaka wakulima ya makadamia nini waanze kutoswa. Hiyo maneno tutaketi chini, tumeongea na rais jana na waziri wa hazina, tutatafuta suluhisho, tutaongea na hao bunge wetu, kwa sababu hatuwezi kusaidia mkulima na mkono moja tumuumize na ile mkono mwingine, si ndio?
Events in Kandara illustrate Parliament's self-incapacitation of its existing capacity and the absence inability to reason and champion the public's cause. And the lack of that among Kenyan MPs exposes their wholesale and blind political loyalty. Ayub Abdikadir, Citizen TV.